sisters of light and dark. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my live stream. In which, of course, let me just mute your mic for just a moment here, man. Is that mine? Is that my side? Nope, it's his side. And so, if you have any comments, questions, insults, or even you want to make fun of someone, you can here. I am here to educate and to be dynamic, flexible in multiple ways, rather than just being institutionalized or academic. I teach it my own way because I am the American way. Of course, everyone else has their own ways of teaching. I believe that everyone is, once you start to talk to an American, and once the American understands you, he will give you his rating for you, depending on your level of communication. English is not very hard. It's actually the easiest language to learn in the world because it comes from the Latin Anglo-Saxons. And so they derived all these languages to come together as one to simplify the terms and to a layman's terms so people can come together. This is why it's international. But of course, every other language is an older, more ancient language because it has more um, calligraphy with it. You know, like the name, like the letter A is written different from your language. Your A may have a slash and slash and slash in the corner, and it may even have an emotional effect upon it. But of course, since we understand that these are the older a language is, the more harder it is to learn. The easier the language is, the more technologically advanced it is. So everyone can relate. But of course, I have two different topics to talk about. And of course, my friend here from Vietnam, I'm sure he's from Vietnam. Yes.
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Man. I'm from Vietnam. Nice to you. Nice to meet you all.
Okay. And anyone who wishes to comment, you can write it. You can write to me in the private. You can write to me in the private chat. And of course, anyone who's out there watching on YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook, you can comment down below, and I will see it and highlight it. I try to be creative. You see my background; I got little bubbles, okay, and I try to change the tag, a different color down there, okay. Can you see my name down there? My name tag, man.
I can see your name on the screen.
Oh, okay. So don't worry about that. It actually can be seen. It can be seen. I rewatched another video where someone said that they don't see it. If you're watching as one of my um, um invites, okay, and I am hosting, you might not be able to see the name on the bottom, okay, but everybody else can see it, okay.
Yeah.
So how do you
Yeah,
feel
maybe.
today? How is your day going today so far?
So I think today I feel good. I think so. So I prefer the cold weather to hot weather. So in this morning, it will be colder. So I will enjoy it. I will enjoy this weather, this kind of weather. Yes. And but as I see the forecast, it will be rain. It will be raining during this week. And in my country, the middle region, they are suffering the flood for 2 weeks. Very
Okay.
heavy flood. Yes.
All right. So I welcome you, Ryan. How have you been, Ryan? Ryan, can you hear me? Is your internet good?
Yes, yes, I can hear you. So, good morning from my country, friend, from my side, all of you guys. Okay, so I'm doing
Okay.
okay. So, what's going on there? How are you?
I've been doing okay. I've been quite busy, you know, even I had missed last Saturday and Sunday. Whenever the weather changes, I don't really do streams. I have no incentive to do the streams, but I try to do them on Saturdays and Sundays. And once every while, I'll pop up on my public page, and anyone who knows me well, I'll usually try to send you a link. Okay. I know a lot of people from Bangladesh and Vietnam and other places as well. Nigeria, Nairobi, but I can't keep in touch with everyone. Okay, but so how was your day so far?
Yeah. Yeah, my day going fantastic. My day is going fantastic. Actually, it's just it's right now 11 o'clock in my country. And so 3 hours ago, I wake up. I mean, I woke up from my bed. Okay. Yeah, and also I have done some works, and also I watch a video, and also I join a conversations about practicing English. Yeah, so and also you can say my day going awesome today, you can say. So that's why I'm accelerated today. I'm really
Have you?
accelerated today.
Okay, that's great. That's great to hear. Have you heard of Hassan lately? Did you hear of Hassan?
Hassan.
Yeah, is somebody got his phone? Because every time
Who-
I try to call him, I can't get in touch with him.
Oh, I think he's quite busy right now. Okay, so he's doing something, in his area. Okay, earlier he told you that he's a photographer. So I think he's doing something, so that's why he's busy. Okay, and sometimes he makes some live stream here, and also he joined some groups. Okay, so and so he participates some groups, and he discuss something. Okay, based on
Okay.
English. Yeah.
Yes, yes. I found out that someone else is using his phone, so I really can't. Somebody's talking and I can't understand that person. So maybe it's his cousin or something. I have no idea. Okay, because I can't understand the person who's talking to me in the inbox. So I'm like, who is this? Okay, but I'll probably get in touch with him later on. Okay.
Yes, yes, of course. Actually, you don't understand because you are not familiar their accent, so they also can't understand. They also, don't get properly about your accent. Your accent is different, okay, and also our accent is also different. So they are not familiar to talk with you. So that's why, and also you are also not familiar, with them. Okay, because you didn't speak with them, so that's why, yeah, it happened.
Okay. So
Did you
again,
understand? uh,
man, what time is it out there in your country?
So right now it's time is 12 a.m. in my country,
Hmm. What are
in the
y'all guys
middle.
doing up so late? What are y'all guys doing up so late?
What are you? Excuse me, I don't understand the question.
What is your time right now?
What do your time? So it's 12 a.m.
12 a.m.
Yeah, 12 a.m.
Okay, my time is 1:03 a.m.
3 a.m. So I know. So as I observe, you often stay up late, right?
Until like 4 in the morning. Okay,
Yeah, for the morning.
and your time in Bangladesh, a right hand, is about what time?
it's 11 o'clock right now in my country. 11 o'clock.
Okay, 10 hours ahead. I keep forgetting that, but I'll get used to it. But of course, I tried to call Hassan. I tried to call Hassan someone else is picking up the phone and I don't know who it is. Okay, but let's talk about a subject
Okay.
today. Do you have anything you would like to talk about today, man? Anything you would like to discuss today?
I think I would like discuss for something like happiness, or loneliness, something like this. Do you think about that? Happiness or loneliness?
Okay, how to deal with loneliness and how to achieve happiness.
Yes.
You know, statistics show that there are a lot of Chinese, and Asian individuals in the Far East who commit suicide due to loneliness. They're like on the number one chart. And then next to them are a lot of Caucasian individuals scattered throughout the world. And it's amazing though, in America as well, there's a lot of Caucasian individuals who commit the males particularly who commit suicide. And let me meet your like here. And if they're committing suicide, they don't know how to move throughout the world and how to get their passport. This is why I try to teach guys, if you want to get rid of loneliness, video games is not enough. Okay. In China and Asia, they play tons of games. As you can see, I am a gamer as well. Okay. Watching movies is not enough as well. You must get out. You must practice for 2 hours playing some sports. I lived in Ethiopia. And what I saw was amazing. I'm pretty sure the suicide rate is not high out there because what I found out in Ethiopia, it's a whole lot of individuals playing football, which is called soccer, technically. Soccer is a ball that you kick around on the ground, and they're out there playing actively. They even had a basketball court in Ethiopia, and I was shocked. They don't know what volleyball is, they don't know what football is. And I wanted to get out of the country. And eventually, my voices and my special Holy Spirit helped me to move upon those lands. So I advise all of you to do the same. Move around more, okay? Try to achieve a passport or try to go to another city to see what it's like, okay? Work out. By working out, you actually help your estrogen levels, your testosterone levels, and you feel more better about yourself, so you won't get into suicide mode. Now here's some guy here. His name is Rude Ho. Okay, I can't see his video. Okay, so I'm going to say hello to you. How have you been, Rudo? You don't have a video. Who are you?
Hello, hello, I'm fine. Hello, good morning. I'm from Bangladesh. My name is Ruddha. So I
Okay.
got the link from Ritu and I know Raihan Bhai here. So that's why I thought I can join with you guys. And uh, I have not enough information about this stream, but I really am interested. What can uh, what I can learn from here?
Yes, yes. As you should know, my name is Mando Evans. I was born and raised in America. Okay, and of course, I try to teach proper English. Okay, most Americans don't really speak the language correctly, but I try my best to teach it in an easier way where people don't have to go the academic way. Um, I try my best to. Okay, let me see. Someone else came in here, but I'll talk to her very shortly. Okay, how have you been, Rita? How have you been? Can't hear your audio.
Oh, okay, okay.
You guys got to keep your name as the same. If I don't recognize your name, then of course I'm going to say your name on the top. Okay. Okay, Ritu.
Hello?
Can you? Yes.
Yes, I am hearing you. Can you hear?
Yes, I can hear you. How was your day? Okay, for now, right now, I'll get back to her. So, Rito, okay, I teach basic dynamic English through memorization. I'm also doing like a therapeutic conversations. So if you want something to teach or you got something to say, you can talk to me and talk to us about it. Okay, certain words that may be confusing to you, or certain sentences or metaphors or idioms. I am here. Okay, Rito.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. I appreciate it.
Okay, I'm usually available on Saturdays and Sundays but sometimes I get pretty busy. I don't really do this often, but I do pop up sometimes. And when I show it on my public page, then I hope you guys can turn on your notifications to see it. On my public page, I have a whole list of things that y'all guys should be listening to. Okay? And when you listen, you learn. Okay, Rudo?
Yes, yes. Thank you for the opportunity, and I will try to follow your page. So I will ask Ritu or Rahan Bhai to get the link.
Okay. And I also could send it to you. My name is Mandel Evans on the Facebook. I think there's an X on one side and an X on the other, but I don't like when people copy my name and try to take the publicity. It's not going to work. It's going to, I put my name as Mandel Evans. No one else should be a Mandel Evans. That's a very unique name. Okay. But of course, other than that, how was your day so far, Rito?
Yes, uh, you know, I live in Bangladesh, so I woke up like 7 o'clock in the morning. So far, I had my breakfast and I studied a little. So it's a long day to go, but so far, it's good. Thank you.
Okay, very good, very good. And so your English is pretty good. So how long have you been studying?
Okay, so in Bangladesh, English is our second language. We study it from early childhood. So, but about speaking, I think I have trying to speak in English like for 6 to 8 months that I have been practicing with other people. So that's why I try to improve each day because still I have lots of sectors to improve in grammar and
Okay.
in pronunciation as well. So that's why I try to with other people and improve as much as I can.
Okay, very good, very good. So let me talk to Ritu here. Okay.
Yes, I'm
Ritu,
hearing.
how have you been?
Okay.
Is your network okay now? Can we talk now?
Yes, yes, I'm good. What about
Okay.
you?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine. I'm sorry about Saturday and Sunday just passed. I was quite busy. Sometimes I go to sleep and sometimes I get a little bit depressed because of the weather. Cold air makes me sleepy. Is it cold in your
Yes,
your country now?
yes, it's your weekend day. I know. As far as I know, Sunday is your
Okay.
weekend. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's sunny day in our country.
Okay. It's Saturday in your country.
Yes. Today is
What is
no.
today?
Today's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday in our country.
Okay. All right. So how was
Okay.
your day so far? Anything
Hello.
happen in your day? Anything happen in your day today?
No, no. It's as usual.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. So let me talk about a subject today, since and no one has anything to talk about. A man said he said the best way to find happiness, and he wanted to talk about loneliness. Well, I've already explained to everyone that loneliness is the number one, like one of the number one killers of men who basically can't find a mate. Okay. And so I try to encourage every man who's watching my videos and for you guys to spread the knowledge that to keep yourselves active rather than just playing video games or movies. Okay. There are other things to do, lots of things to learn. And the more things you learn, the more interesting life becomes. Okay. And I want you guys to also understand that someone who is lonely, you should be a friend to them. Okay, you should always be a friend to someone. Who's that? Okay, um, you should always be a friend to someone who's lonely. Okay, happiness is sought through education. Most of the time, if you are educated in multiple things, life gets better. Your health improves, your body improves, and your mind and your spirituality. Okay. But education is first, though. Okay. Is there anything you would like to
Yeah.
talk about, Ryan? Any subject you would like to talk about?
But I wanna ask you a question. Did you feel any loneliness in your childhood or in earlier life?
Well, you talking about my past life. I don't know my past life, okay? But
Why?
but when I was younger, when you say young, when I was younger,
Yeah.
I was much alone, okay? And my
Yeah.
mom and my stepdad didn't treat me right. So what I did is played a lot of video games. Video games helped me to escape the reality world. And that what happens is that I didn't understand why no one else wanted to play video games because I was born logical brain. I even tried to get my brothers to play, but they didn't want to play with me for some reason. Again, I know they were
Mm.
younger than me. They were younger, but they didn't catch on. And so
Mm.
eventually I wanted to go outside, but I couldn't go outside because people were picking on me. Bullying. Do you know anything about bullying, Reed Ho?
Bowling. That means cricket ball. I didn't know.
You know anything about bullying, Ryan? Hello. If your network is acting up, you should refresh your screen and
Yes.
come right back in. Okay. If you are having a hard time hearing me, you should refresh the screen and then come right back in. Log back in. Sometimes the network refreshes itself and you'll change the ISP. Okay, it'll keep changing because a lot of you guys who have the Wi-Fi, they're using a throttle technique. They're changing and doing these things. They're switching these servers and stuff, and basically that messes with everybody's internet. Rudo, can you hear? Can you still hear me?
Ye-
Yes,
yes,
I'm
I can hear
hearing
you
you.
clearly. I
Okay,
can hear you clearly.
okay. So when I was younger, how I dealt with it is basically kept myself busy with video games, and then I started drawing art because I have a nice pen. I can
Yeah.
draw, and I started watching a lot of
Oh,
TV.
awesome.
Yeah, I can draw. I'm an artist too. And I
All
started.
right, that's
My
nice.
mom told me that books can help you escape too. There was a time I didn't play video games or anything, so I started reading lots of books, books that I could understand, like health and self-help books. So that's how I kept myself distracted from loneliness. And also, when I was 7 years old, I started hearing the voice. Okay, I call it the Holy Spirit or something. You can call it whatever you want, but it's not an evil voice. Okay. And so the voice talks to me while I'm dreaming. I have dreams, okay? And that's all I wanted to say. Okay, so how do you deal with loneliness? Redo? Ritu?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
How do you deal with loneliness?
Oh, actually, in my leisure time, I try to read my books and I try to watching movie. I passed my day or by watching movie and reading books. Yes.
Do you work?
No, I have no work. Actually, I passed free time. In this time, I passed free. I left my job before 25 days ago. That's why all time I'm free in this time. That's why I passed my time to watching movie, reading book, and try to learning English. Yes, in
Okay,
this way I try to pass time, and I cook food for my family.
okay. So, okay, let me ask you, man. I'm gonna go to everybody. How do you deal with loneliness, man?
So for me, if I want to escape from loneliness, I tend to watching funny movies or action movies, or I can go outside, ask my friend, go to some restaurant or cafe to order, drink a cup of coffee. Yes, and I feel the most loneliness when during the time that the government locked down between pandemic in the pandemic. Yeah. So I think I try take spend more time for learning practice speaking English for learning English. So it's
Do you do
the
you have do you have let me say something to you, excuse me. Man, do you have internet cafes open in your country?
yes, right now there are many cafes are opening in my countries, but during the pandemic, during the during the lockdown time, they will force the government force every coffee shop they needed to close their restaurant. Yes, but now it's become normally. Yeah, and sometimes I think I feel loneliness. I think I feel lonely, especially at the midnight when when I have myself only. Yes, and I often listening music to escape from my loneliness, or or chat with my friend, who my best friend, who my close friend. Yes, something nice. Or I can find some, I can reading the news on the paper, the news on the internet, yes, to kill the time. Yeah,
Hmm. Okay.
yes.
Let me say something to you, man. I have not gotten your. Are you on Facebook? Do you have a Facebook account?
Yeah, I have Facebook account.
Are we friends on the Facebook?
Oh, I have almost 4,000 friends on the Facebook.
Oh, okay. So you have to make some room for me because I don't remember you talking to you on the Facebook inbox. So try to when you have the time, look for my name and you get in touch with me on Facebook. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now whose turn is it now? Ryan, how do you deal with loneliness?
Okay, when I feel loneliness, so this time I try to listen. Okay, I listen music basically, and also I watch English movies and some dramas, and also, and sometimes I hang out with my friends, and also I meet my family basically because I'm living in a town, but my family is living a village, so when I feel any loneliness, so this time I try to communicate, with my family. Okay, my like relatives, my parents, brothers and sisters. Yeah. Okay. But sometimes, yeah, I know. But most of the time, I like to listen music. And sometimes, I visit new places. And sometimes I play soccer and cricket. Okay. Yeah, yeah, that's it you can say.
Oh, okay. That's good there. Let me ask you a question, Ryan. I was
Yeah.
wondering about, do you have internet cafes in your country?
Yes, but I'm living in a district, okay, but here is yeah, also internet free internet cafe. Most of the personal, so public basically, for public, they can use freely, and also they can browse their internet, their social media, without any cost of money. Okay, so you can say free internet. Yeah, of
Hmm.
course, in my country is available, cafe, free internet cafe, you can say. Yeah, of course.
Okay. Do
Yeah,
you, so is it free or do you have to pay for it?
yeah. Is it free? I mean, it's free, okay. But if you use Wi-Fi or personal network, so you have to pay.
Okay. Let's see. So now we're going to go on to a rude hoe. Okay. How do you deal with your loneliness? Rude hoe?
So, yes, I'm hearing. So, these days, there is not much of a chance to feel loneliness. But when I was a child, you were talking about bullying. So, when I was a child, I used to get a lot of bullying in my neighborhood. So, I was weak and introvert, kind of a guy. So, I have to deal with lots of bullying that time, and due to that reason, I had to stay in home, and I must say that I was quite lonely back then, and I used to read a lot. So that time when I was a child, we did not have like work phone or MP3 or any kind of cell phones that I could listen to music to. So I didn't have that much chance to listen to music, but so I stick with books mostly. So that's how I generated my hobby in reading. And right now, these days, the days are pretty busy, and cannot say that I get lonely that much at present.
Okay.
Thank you.
So tell me, are you a friend of mine on the Facebook? Because I haven't seen your name before. So have you sent
No,
me a friend request?
no, not really. I
Okay.
don't know that much. So I am connected here with Ritu. So Ritu told me about the live stream, and I thought, okay, I can join in if I can learn something new. That's always appreciable.
Yes, as you should see, my name is Mandel Evans. You should search me out and talk to me so you can be in my private group. So everyone on this panel is probably in my private group so they can get in touch with me faster because there's not a lot of Americans who will have the time to teach, okay, while they're living in America because everyone's scattered everywhere in America trying to find a job, you see. And I'm the person that I get paid through the government, okay? So I don't have to work, okay? And my job on the side is watching my kids and doing research and trying to be a gamer, okay? So I keep myself busy, active on the courts or something. But how I dealt with bullying is to pick on the bullies. When I was younger, I picked on the bullies because I got tired of them. I see pain don't hurt me. So if they beat me up and I know their name, that's good enough for me. If I say a name and I know their name and I know where they be staying at, you can easily defeat the bullies by using psychology. Psychology defeats them easily. And then I obtained one of my friends, my best friends from over 30 years. 30 years. We known each other for 30 years. And how I met him, he was being picked on a bus. They were throwing papers at him. And what happened is that I didn't like bullying because I mastered the bullies. So I wanted them to throw paper at me. Okay. So I sat next to him. So when I sat next to him, they stopped throwing papers at him. And his name is Chuck. Ever since that day, we became best buddies. He helped me out with a lot of things, and I helped him out with a lot of things too. So using psychology is a big thing to keep yourself away from them goddamn bullies, okay? And you should know that you don't want to be bullied on, or you don't want to be lonely. So don't try to. This is not a good time for relationships. This is a good time to build one's self. Okay, guys. Okay, because right now I'm in the process of focusing in on myself. I'm here mostly by myself until my daughters come. Okay, but other than that, what else is there to say? Let me ask you a question, Ritu. Okay, on to you. Have you ever been bullied on before, Ritu?
No, I have not boring. Actually, I try to use my time always. I try to busy myself by watching movie or before time I was a job holder. That's why I have not free time. Much more free time. I didn't get any free time, but I am free just like 25 days, and these days I try to learn something new. Just yoga, I said you before, I try to learn English, I try to watching movie, and I passed my day by cooking food in this time. And before time I can't feel any loneliness, as I was job holder all time. I was stayed in my office, and when I came back at my home, that time I was busy with my cooking, and sometimes I also try to learning English, and yes, I passed my. And sometimes I also reading novel books. Novel books is my favorite, so most of the time I try to read novel books.
Okay. So I want all of you guys to understand here that if you have like something English that you would like to learn, okay, or certain words, now is a good time to talk about any words or complex words that you can't express. Anytime you want to say something about that, And let me actually, okay, let me go on to a man because we're getting up at that time now. Okay, hold on. Man, have you ever encountered bullying before?
Excuse me?
Have you ever encountered bullying? Has someone picked on you?
Someone pick me.
Yeah, like
Count.
bullying. You know what bullying means?
Boring. Yeah. I understand boring. Someone
No, no,
boring you.
bullying. Bullying. Do you know what bullying is? Not boring.
Oh,
Bullying.
bowling. I'm sorry. I don't know the meaning of this word bowling.
Okay, let me write it down so you can see the definitions of the word. Okay, hold on. Let me
Yeah.
see. Okay, Hassan says, okay, Hassan is here now. I am not able to join because of some problems. Okay, I wonder what it could be. Okay, let me see. Okay, no problem. After reaching my home, I will join. Okay, by that time it may be too late, Hassan. Okay. So this basically showing his messages. He's talking from Facebook. Um, let me go here into the captions and let me write down the word bullying for you. Okay,
Yeah.
bully. Okay,
Bowling.
there you go. Okay, let me go here. And so at the caption here, bullying. There you go. Now you see how
Bowling.
you ever seen that
Yeah.
word before?
I have never seen this word before. Actually.
Okay. Bullying is when someone who is bigger than you or someone who seems to be stronger than you teases you or make fun of you. And it usually happens in school or somewhere off the premises because they see you walking alone. Bullies walk in packs. They walk in groups. Okay? So I just want you guys to understand what bullying is. Do you know what, Ryan? Do you know what bullying was, right? Did you know what it means?
Yes, yes, of course I know. Of course I know.
Okay. And what about you, Rude Ho? Rude Ho? Okay. Rude Ho.
Yeah,
Rude Ho. Did you know what bullying was?
yeah. He mentioned earlier about this, bowling word. Okay, he
Oh, okay. Yeah,
mentioned
yeah, he did.
earlier
Yeah, he did.
on his speech.
Okay. What about you,
Yeah,
Ritu?
Bowling, that means
Okay, so
disturbing.
yes,
Go ahead.
yeah. তার আচ্ছা আমি বলি এখানে তার মানে হচ্ছে আপনাকে কেউ তাড়াইছে নাকি, মানে আপনার ছোটবেলায় কি আপনাকে কেউ তাড়াইছে বা কেউ টিস করছে কেউ, যেটাকে বলা হয় আর কি। হ্যাঁ, এইরকম টাইপের একটা ওয়ার্ড আর কি, বোলিং যেটাকে বলা হয়।
Okay.
ক্যান ইউ আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ড রাইট নাও, মিস রিতা?
Yes,
হ্যালো?
I understand. Yes, I understand.
ওকে, বাট ডু ইউ
Okay.
আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ড?
Okay. So I just want to make sure that everyone understands what that means. Man has left.
Bowling,
Hold on. Is man still here? Hmm. Hold on. Okay, Ritu is here. Okay. Hold on just a moment. Hide. Okay, there we go. I was just trying to remove that there. Okay. So bullying is something I dealt with when I was younger, and that's what the definition of bullying means. If bullying means ing means that a bully is doing something at that time. At that time, the bully is bullying a boy who is only 4 foot tall. Okay, 4 feet tall, 4 foot tall, and he's picking on him because he wants his lunch. That's what bullying means. But of course, thank you guys for showing up. Is there any other words that we need to discuss here? Ryan, Ritu, Yoto?
yes, as far as I know, bowling, that means you disturb someone or someone teach you in your childhood. This type
Okay.
of meaning. I didn't know properly.
Okay. So a Rayto, a Rudo. I'm gonna call you Rudo. Sorry for mispronouncing your name. Is there anything you would like to talk about, Rudo, before we leave?
Maybe
Rudra
Rudra
is not
face
available here. Rudra is not
Rudra,
available here.
Rudra
Okay, Rudo
face
is
may
not here.
Rudra face may
Yeah,
problem.
Rudra.
Okay,
Maybe he
Rudo,
tried
are you
to
there?
join. Yes, yes. Maybe he
Yes,
is
yes,
coming.
yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to reload again. Uh, yeah, so far, I was talking about bullying a little earlier, but this is an interesting word, I must say. And I have experience of getting at school in my childhood, and this is a nice session so far. I think I have a lot of things to talk with you guys, and
Okay.
thank you for letting me join in.
Okay. Okay. Anything else you would like to say, Ryan?
Yeah, just
Try
I
to
wanna
be
say.
regular from now on.
Okay.
Okay, actually, I wanna ask about your kids. How are they? Are they well?
Yes, they are well, and sometimes I do show them on my public group page. So keep a lookout on
Mm.
the public group page. You'll sometimes see them making funny skits and stuff, making faces and stuff.
uh,
I put it on
yeah,
my story too, on my Facebook story. You see them sometimes.
yeah, of course, of course. When I saw these types of story, oh my god, that time I laughed and laughed again and again. Okay, because there was so funny, funny thing. Your kids, were doing. Okay, yeah.
Yes, her name is Sabaria. She's 7 years old right now. She's 7 years old, and she got my
Oh,
personality. She has my personality. It's all in the genes. I don't think my second
yeah.
daughter, I don't think my second daughter is going to be like that though, because she takes after her mother, and she looks like her mother when she was a baby. Okay, my second daughter,
Oh,
her name is Tizetta. She is only 2 years old. Okay,
yeah,
and
Yeah,
my old,
yeah.
go
your
ahead.
daughter is so
They,
pleasant. I saw
yeah, they
some
are
video.
really cute.
Yes,
Thank you.
Yeah, I think they're expert in a video game. You know.
Yes, yes. My
Yeah,
daughter's
I know
yes,
some
learning.
most.
My daughter's playing Sims. She's playing Sims, and that's a very hard game. But she loves to customize. She likes to fix
yes.
and modify
It's
things.
like this.
Uh huh.
Hmm.
Yes, she's pretty. She's
His
pretty special,
video.
man.
Yes,
Uh huh. I'm gonna post it on the. I'm gonna post it on the public in the group page. I think I forgot to post it in the public, but I will. I'll post it again. But of course,
yes.
sometimes I'll post it in my story. I'll post it in my story section on the Facebook, and sometimes I'll put it on my front page. But sometimes I forget to put it into the public, my other public page. But of course, let's get off of here now. And it's good chatting with you guys. And Janitul, that's your name, Janitul. Okay, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Good. Try to keep your same names if you can. Okay. But if you want to be called Ritu, I may forget about the other name. Okay. All right.
Yes,
So
my
y'all guys be safe. You guys be safe, and you all have a good day. And sometimes I'll pop up more often throughout the week. Okay.
Yeah. So thank you so much for having us. Okay, and to provide such kind of session. Okay, I really appreciate about this. Thank you, Mental Event sir. I
All
salute
right.
you.
All right. Y'all have a good night, and y'all have a good day. And thank you, Redo for joining, and also thank you, Man, for joining. 'Cause I think he had a technical issue.
also
He got cut off. Okay.
sir. Okay.
Bye bye.
So have a one. Yeah, have a sweet dream, Mr. Mental Event.
All right. You too, both of you. Bye bye.